Hey Cam, when you're coming into your fifth year, you're coming off of an injury, obviously. Why did you decide that going to another school, coming to IU, was the best thing for you, rather than staying at Texas A&M? What does coming to IU give you in terms of an opportunity?
Leaving A&M was just a business decision. I still love College Station, still love A&M, all the coaching staff over there. But just leaving A&M was a business decision for me personally. And then IU was just the best place, best fit for me.
Tom, and then Dustin.
Have you had a chance to look much at any of the Indiana film from a year ago, or watch many of their games at all?
Yes, I watched a couple games.
And what'd you think of that offense? How does it compare to what you've been doing at A&M? Is it fairly similar or different? Or
the offense is different. It's a more they throw the ball more. It's more of a let's say throwing based offense, I would say, than where A&M was a pro style offense.
Dustin, and then Evan.
I guess elaborate on the business decision of going to Indiana. What made it a good business decision? I'm guessing you mean for your professional hopes. What made Indiana a better place to be if you wanted to play professionally, do you think?
Just looking at the offense and what this team, I love what this team's doing. I love what Coach Allen's doing, Coach Hurd doing with the receiver core. And we have a great quarterback coming back. So just to come in and be a part of this offense, it means a lot. And I'm going to make the best of it.
Evan, and then back to John.
Yeah, there's a lot of different guys in the wide receiver room of varying experiences and skill levels. Have you gotten a chance to meet with them, talk to them, and what kind of stuff have you learned so far?
Yes, I work out with them every day. I'm with them every day, and then we had like 2 player-led workouts. I'm getting adjusted to the offense, a smooth offense, easy learning offense. So I'm having fun out there, getting out there and getting a chance to compete with them guys.
John.
I think I heard just from press conferences at Texas A&M that you played both outside and inside. Is there an idea in terms of what position you'll play at IU? Do you have the versatility to play both? I mean, kind of how would you describe what your fit is?
Yes, I have the versatility to play both, but I would say coach just told me I'll be outside, but with the ability to go inside, which is the opposite where I was at A&M, where I was predominantly inside with the ability to go outside. So it's just a more opportunity to get more film out there from the outside standpoint.
Patrick.
Hey, obviously coming out of Texas and, kind of far away from Big Ten country, what kind of adjustments do you think you have to make coming from the SEC to the Big Ten? And did you ever think you'd be playing in the Midwest?
I never planned on anything. This life just happens. I haven't planned it. I just take what life give me and just let it roll, and I go with it. But the biggest adjustment, I guess, would be I couldn't say it's a big football is football at the end of the day. Like everybody plays football, just different offenses, the same route scheme. So just getting out there is the main thing and just doing my thing. There's no big adjustment to it besides the weather, I guess, late down the year.
John, and then Matt.
You talk about the opportunity to play outside. I mean, what about your skill set do you think translates well to the outside? What do you feel like you can be able to do in that position? And also just a second part of that, Grant Hurd, I think you may have been recruited by him a little bit during the recruiting process. Like, how much of a relationship did you have with him, and how much of a factor was that? What he'll be able to do for you as a coach?
Well, Coach, he recruited me out of high school when he was at Ole Miss. So I had a good relationship with him. That's another reason I came here, because I already knew the coaching staff. I was familiarity with them, I would say. But I was an outside receiver coming into college, so I have the skill set to play outside. I just want to display that more outside standpoint.
Matt.
Hey, Camron, how's it going?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm okay. I know last year you got hurt during camp. Where are you at as far as your knee and health-wise? I mean, have you been cleared? Are you back to 100%, or how close are you if you're not?
Oh, yes. I went through an entire spring at Texas A&M. I'm back 95% right now. Just getting back working. I'm out the brace, so I'm getting back working out the brace. But, yes, I feel real good.
All right, last one for John.
I guess, what do you know about the other receivers and the offense? I mean, do you see an opportunity to get out there and be a starter and get significant reps, or kind of how much of a battle do you think it's going to be in terms of the competition to get those reps?
It's gonna be competition ever. I've never been the one to shy away from competition. I come from a competition high school, so competition is in me. But I wouldn't have came here if I didn't feel like I would get high reps or with the opportunity to start. That would have been a bad business decision. But I'm very educated, so I educated this move precisely.